and gentlemen, we are in the presence of greatness. I have my friend Ryan here, who's been doing the promotional business for quite many years. Ryan started young, and he's still young, but he gained some weight, but it comes with the wisdom. He's been up and down and doing quite a few gigs almost every week. We are honored today to hear some inside information about how to become a promoter, what it takes to be a promoter, how to find designers, models, the clients, the money, the whole production, producers. When he does his gigs, where he finds that work, and he's doing this consistently day by day. That's the only thing he does. Any of you who would like to learn and become someone like Ryan, perhaps you can listen.
Well, thank you very much for having me today. And yes, the events industry, it is booming, it is thriving, and it's a very competitive industry, as it's similar to the acting world that we're in today. Is you're only as good as your last acting role. You're only as good as your last event. So while we've run festivities,
consistently many of them. So some fail, some successful, but you're doing them consistently one by one. That's stronger than someone who does just one. Let's say Billy Blunt, great friend of us, does a wonderful event, but he did only one. Amazing. Everybody came to his event. Well, I didn't come, but most of the people will come. But you're doing this week by week, year by year. What it takes? Why are you doing this?
It definitely takes a lot of dedication, tremendous passion, constantly learning. I attend about 10 events on a weekly basis, constantly looking to grow my network, to learn innovative ideas for bringing brands to life, and seeing what my competitors are doing. So always out and about.
Do they steal your ideas? Do they steal your something that you're doing innovative?
Definitely. We've done a few ideas that I've seen other companies try and incorporate, or my promoters are constantly being messaged on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
So what are you doing to prevent this for next one? Are you doing something special that they cannot copy?
Yeah, we do have a really unique idea happening actually this upcoming Thursday. It's never been done before, where one of our lucky attendees will end up hosting a TV show like this and being on the radio. So we're getting exclusive opportunities for these TV hosts, radio hosts. We have modeling competitions where people are going home with prizes or to be on the cover of a magazine. So we're constantly innovating ideas and bringing brands to life.
What about promotion? A lot of people can do produce events. You are very unique in terms of people I know. You getting so many clients, so many gigs. What's special about you? Why other people cannot do what you do?
I think that a lot of it has to do with your personality and just being honest with people. So I've had clients that I've gone tremendous lengths for. And you always want to make people feel special. And I know that you are Jewish, so the Jewish saying is "V'ahavta l'recha kamocha," and the translation of that is that you should treat other people the way you want to be treated. And that's the way that I live my life, is giving people respect, and that's how you get respect. So the reason why I've been so successful is because I tell the truth. So if you're bringing in a under 21 crowd to a venue, you have to be very clear to the owner. That way they're not selling alcohol that night. We've had prime ministers from other countries attend our events. We've had celebrities, a wide range, A-list, B, C-list. We've worked with everyone in the Billboard charts. So we love what we do, and it's about having a passion for it, working with great people, and learning from your successes.
What do you have special that others don't? Let's say Todd. He does Wharton. He does events. He promotes. What differentiates you from other folks?
Well, we have unique graphic designers that will digitally engage people. Okay. We have huge email lists. So on LinkedIn, I have over 17,000 connections.
How you develop that? Let's say someone wants to become one of you. They don't have a huge list. They don't have that. How you get it?
The way that you build up your list is definitely learning from someone like myself, learning from one of your
Are you
peers.
taking apprentices under
Definitely.
your wing?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I
great.
always have new people that we're bringing onto the team as we have an event this Thursday, this Friday, this Saturday, and on Friday night we're working with the venue that we could fill up 2,000 people at one time. So you constantly want to have the fashion crowd, you want to have the real estate crowd, you want to have the,
Pardon me,
you know.
to slow you down. When you mentioned fashion, on the last conversation that we had, a couple of other conversations, you mentioned that not that many events would like to see a fashion show. They'd rather sell more drinks, and the fashion show stops the music and stops the selling alcohol. And the venue would rather have no event, like no fashion show, rather than a fashion show. They make more money.
Yeah, I mean, there's always different challenges and obstacles that people face in this industry. So typically, fashion events don't ring up well because people stop what they're doing. They're not ordering food. They don't want to buy drinks because they're looking at the beautiful models and the designs. So it's about bringing new ideas to the table. There are some New York Fashion Week events where they spend millions of dollars on the production and they get it, all the Victoria's Secret, the fashion shows, those are seen by hundreds of millions of people. So there are shows that are extremely profitable, and we are here in New York City right now.
What makes it profitable?
What makes it profitable is
Sponsors?
bringing out sponsors or bottle buyers, people that want to be there. So what I like to do is I like to message everybody on Facebook, so you see whose birthdays are coming up. They'll bring out crowds for all of our attendees who are watching right now that are looking to get into the promotional world. We're always hiring new promoters, so people in NYU, in Columbia, kids who want to go out there, and instead of we're able to pay for their books, so you could earn money from bringing out your friends. Maybe you can't afford bottles now, but other people. So just like how you have a long contact list of people that I don't know, likewise, I have a long list. And all of the viewers out there, everyone has relatives or neighbors, or you could learn by going to one of your competitors' events, finding out, did they go onto a meetup website? Are they using one of the social media tools?
You go on a competitor event. I have done that, and then competitors done this to me. I didn't feel easy. It takes guts to go to where you're not invited.
Well, there's a way to be invited, but I'm going and I'm buying food, I'm buying drinks, and I have open door policy to everyone at my events.
Okay.
So likewise, people treat me with respect, and they're happy to see me as I'll help promote their event, help shine a bright light on their sponsors. Nowadays, I think that people are done just dumping their money onto the Facebook advertising and onto all these, Google advertising, where you might give them thousands of dollars, but you want to see ROI. You want to see a return on your investment. You want to see, for example, I've given thousands of dollars to be in specific magazines for my business, and I never got one phone call or email from being in that magazine. So it's a lot of trial and error, seeing what works.
Being in a magazine have not worked for you in the past.
I haven't been, I guess, in the right magazine, so that's a learning lesson to myself. So it definitely did not come easy.
Is there not indirect maybe a benefit of being in the magazine, or you don't see that? You disappointed with that particular media?
I would say is that magazine is more for branding than it is for actual return on your investment. If you're looking for people that are going to plan their weddings, plan a fashion show, plan their corporate function. So I have access to thousands of locations around the world. We've planned events in Ghana, China,
How
Aruba.
do you get this access? I tried to call a number of places, and they've been very we don't want a new event. So it's only people who really know me, done work with me in the past. Somehow we have kind of a personal relationship, invite me to produce event there. Otherwise, I'm not getting through the door.
And that's why you have to go at them at the right angle. So you want to provide for them, letting them know you're going to help bring out new people to their venue, new sponsors, because of the beautiful models that you work with, or because of your name, your reputation, your YouTube following. That will help bring out old attendees. So there's venues that I've worked with for 10 years. And sadly, there are some that have gone out of business, and now there's a new owner, there's a new general manager. So it's constantly letting them know is that we're here to boost your sales. We're here to assist your business grow. We're going to market, for example, the event that we have on Friday. We need 2,000 people. My team, we've been instructed, we're marketing this to 200,000 people. That way, if a fraction of the people who we marketed to attend our event, fabulous, we'll see them on Friday. And if not, now we're in the front of their mind. Now when they're planning their birthday, their 50th, or a corporate function, they usually come to us to organize it.
Let me turn the conversation one more direction. You've been a promoter, great promoter, but some people are, let's say, producing events. You not went in that direction for a particular reason. Why you are really promoter but not the producer? Why you choose that path?
Sure. Well, for me, I've been every type of role within this events industry. So you definitely start on the bottom where you're just marketing anything you could get your hands on. And it got to the point where I knew a lot of the event organizers. I knew a lot of the venue owners. I started meeting a lot of the sponsors. And for me, it was just pulling a lot of the strings together. So I'm definitely a full-on event producer, marketer. I've hosted all different types of events. So we have a wide range of celebrities that we've got functions with that are open to the public, as well as private events. But I would definitely suggest for everyone to give it a try, whether it's hosting an event or you never know who you're going to meet. So the more emails you send off, the more Facebook posts you put out, the greater your audience will be, and the more people will want to be attracted to what you're doing. As we are in the land of opportunity, there's about 5,000 bars within a 3-mile radius of where we are right now. So, people want to know, why would they choose us? Why will they come? And that's because of our wonderful attendees. People want to be where their friends are, where you might have a social influencer. So we've had members who have millions of Pinterest followers or millions of YouTube hits. People who are actively trending, someone that you could learn from. It could be a beautiful girl, or it could be a gentleman who we work with. His name was Eric LeGrand. Very sadly, he was paralyzed, and most people would give up at that point. But we built an entire event around him where he has now raised millions of dollars for people who are fighting rare diseases and who have spinal injuries. So I think that it's about giving people hope, knowing that there's always another day tomorrow. So if something at an event doesn't go perfectly, for example, I had a DJ this past weekend cancel on me the day of the event, because we marketed him out to hundreds of thousands of people. Another owner gave him a call, offered him a few more bucks, and sadly that DJ was thinking short term and not long term. And he
How do you deal with this?
Exactly.
You have a backup DJ. You have, people get sick, people get hydra. You always have a backup plan.
You always have to have a backup plan, as you never know what's going to happen. Someone might break their arm on the way. They might get into a car accident. God forbid, something bad might happen. You always need to be ready. Need to know is honesty. It will take you to further places.
Are you open for the mergers, acquisitions? If, let's say, a big corporation invite you to join their crew, are you looking into those options, or you just want to stay on your own?
I am definitely open to all opportunities. Every day, the name of my company is Success with Teamwork, and are you
planning to acquire smaller, like maybe operations to inside of your operation?
We're not looking to acquire anything, but it's more about creating partnerships. So it could be a marketing partnership, it could be a hotel group. It could be, we're going to be on a radio actually on Wednesday. So they're advertising our events. We're putting on their DJs. They're helping us get out more dancers and creating graphic design contests.
Okay. What gives you the best jobs? Is that you are personally, when you make a phone call or go for the appointment? Is that when you do the advertisement, your branding? How do you get your best gigs? Is that like a combination of things, or it's like there is one particular path that you prefer to others? Email, Facebook?
For me, what's been the most effective is just like yourself. Is referrals, is word of mouth, is when people actually attend our events. For example, this Thursday, we're giving away some free appetizers. We've had some belly dancers coming on. We have a few celebrities joining us. So we like to keep it a little edgy, a little different. And when you have an electric violinist, or it could be a bongo player, a singer who's going to come out, you hear the song being played, and all of a sudden a wonderful, beautiful gal comes out and is actually singing it live, you're leaving people with an experience, with something, a memory that they will never forget. So that's what we try and do, is help make dreams become reality. And I hope to continue doing this every day till the day I sadly pass away, is leaving people happy memories. When you bring people together, magic truly happens. So we've run events with the biggest companies in the world, as well as with startups. And for me, it's just leaving people happy and wanting more. And when you go above what's promised, that's when you're going to give me your brother's phone number, your sister, your neighbor. So for all of you out there that are learning, that want to grow your lists, my advice to you is go out there. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So make that phone call, submit those posts. Go out there on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I mean, there's so many outlets out there. Find which one works for you, depending on your location, depending on your demographic. Some people are going after specific ages. There is every type of idea out there in the world. So there's bars for cats now. There's bars for dogs. There's parties going on for children. So they're hiring kids DJs, kids dancers, and they're profiting a tremendous amount. Just like we've done bingo events, we've done fashion shows, we've done events where models like the ones you have downstairs, people could buy the clothing that they're wearing. We've done date auctions where if you see a beautiful girl and you want to ask her out, do that for charity. So, we've worked with a tremendous amount of companies. We've seen companies raise over $30 million in a day from an event. So what we do is extremely effective. We've helped marriages happen, so people meet at our events and they find their loved ones. It's just...
that's true.
It's just amazing what you see.
Those. We got quite a few of those. And that's always a happy moment when you see them later. Clients for life. They come to your events, they hire you for the weddings, for the bar mitzvah, birthdays, the bris, all those things. I just done a couple of those for my clients.
Like we're doing a model search for different models from around the world. So to me, it doesn't depend on your ethnicity, your race, your religion, where you were born. All that matters is your heart. How much hard work are you willing to put in? Because while I'm sleeping, my competitors are out there hustling. So
sounds like Mark Cuban in that sense. Okay, guys, we kind of have to wrap it up. So hopefully to keep it interesting, tune in for next segment with Ryan. Hopefully he will come back again and again. And hopefully if you like this episode, give us a note. You see the subtitles. You can write to Ryan your question. So next time when we do interview with him, Ryan will answer. And you can always hire Ryan for your promotional needs.
Well, thank you guys for watching and looking forward to future opportunities and events together. And thank you guys. And please, if you like what we share today, share it with your friends.